What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. As you can see, playing Marvel Rivals, which means we're back with another Marvel Rival character video. As you saw in the last video, we had dropped 3 more characters. We had dropped Sentry, Nightcrawler, and we had dropped Miss Marvel. We had also dropped some character skins at the end of the video as well. If you guys did not see that video, you can click up in the top right hand corner and that will take you to the last video. Without further ado, let's get into the first character. For our first character that we have for the video, it is our 5th DPS on the list. He is another X-Men character. A lot of X-Men coming. It's easy to make X-Men characters. It's easy because you already know damn near all of their power sets. It's easy. But it is Gambit. I know you thought that I was thinking about something else, somebody else. And if it's the same person, just wait until the next video. He is going to come very soon. But Gambit, I think he would be a great addition to the Marvel Rivals family, Marvel Rivals character roster. His power set is really cool, and I think you can, definitely do something with the cards as well, like I will be saying in the next couple of seconds. R1, his R1 will definitely be probably just like a multiple card at once type of deal, probably like 3 or 4 cards at once. And then it explodes in like a certain amount of time. His R2 would be just regular throwing cards, throwing one at a time. And I think he should be able to throw the cards, they stay, and then if he hits triangle, they explode. I think that would be a really cool addition to add in the game. And there's no like function like that really. There's no like remote charges or anything like that. So I think it'll be really cool if you can set up cards and just hold triangle. Now, I don't want it to be like you're just able to have infinite amount of cards out and be able to blow up damn near the entire spot. So I think the cards should be like 8 cards or 10 cards that he has, and after you reload the cards, you're not able to explode any of the other stuff. But all cards that you have out, all those cards disappear, and then you're stuck with nothing out. Which I think would be a great addition, so then it will have people not be able to use their R2 unless they explode their card, and then they'll be able to reload after, in my opinion. Because there should not be a way where they have 20, 30, 40 cards out, and then they're able to explode all of them at one time. That would be too OP. His L1, I think, will be like maybe a radiated bow staff throw or something like that, like what BP has, maybe. I just think that would be a cool little thing that they could add. It's like BP damn near, but he doesn't charge after it like BP does. It's just like a throw and then it explodes right after. And then his L2 would be like a radiated punch type of thing. It's a hard punch basically. Since he's able to charge, he's able to radiate and charge up, he'll be able to hit the L1. And then the team up, I think if they added would be Rogue, maybe. If they add Rogue, which again will be in a later video. But again, I don't know what his ult will be. I don't know, maybe something where he charges up hits and able to explode them out. I don't know, kind of like Magneto, where like if you shoot at Magneto while he's doing the ult, he collects, and the more he collects, the more damage it can do. I think something along those lines maybe will fit his character, but again, I don't know. And then as for his skins, I just think the only skin as of right now that I think that they should be dropping is the comic accurate skin that he has. That will probably be the only skin they will have out. Maybe like any variation of it as well, but that skin alone will probably just be it for that character, in my opinion. But that is all for our DPS. For our second character of the video, our fifth tank, you guys probably have already heard people wanting him into the game. You probably already heard some of his functions that people want added. But I think I had came up with a really good controls for him. And I think this tank right here, I mean, you guys probably already know who I'm talking about. It's Thanos himself. He is inevitable. No, but really, I think Thanos would be a really great add to the tank roster. Like I said, I've thought of some of his functions. Like his R1 would probably just be like again a hard punch, like a lot of these tanks will have. It would be a knockdown punch, like we saw when he did to Cap in Infinity War, where he just absolutely like punched the shit out of Cap. Um, I think that would definitely be one of his powers. But I think if you're gonna add Thanos, let's have him have the gauntlet. And for that punch, I think he should be able to use the Power Stone. Because I think that would be a really cool thing that they could add, and it will be different from a lot of the tanks because he actually has the Power Stone. Again, he doesn't need it, but I think it will be great, and it will pay it forward for his ult that I will explain later, and it would also pay it forward for another character that I'm going to explain in the next video. But his R2 would just be regular punches, and/or it could be his sword from Endgame. The sword, the double bladed sword that he has. Either way, I think the punches will be fine. I think his L1 should be the Mind Stone beam. I think he should be able to use at least 2 of the stones if he's gonna have the gauntlet. And if he is, then I think the Mind Stone beam and then the Power Stone will be good fit, and the Mind Stone beam will help out another character for the next video that I'm going to have. And then the L2, I think he should be able to shield with the sword, kind of like Doctor Strange, and it will be like blocking damage until it reaches a certain amount, kind of just like Doctor Strange. And yeah, I mean, Thanos is a great choice in my opinion, but his ult. I mean, you probably already heard what his ult is gonna be, guys. It's not like a secret. It's the snap. Like, come on now, you're gonna have Thanos in there, and he's gonna have the gauntlet. He should be able to do the snap. Now you're gonna ask how is the snap gonna work, and it's gonna be like probably what you've heard before. It's gonna be a random 6 characters, but I'm gonna take it even a step forward, and even you could be part of the 6. So it could be you and 5 your opponents. It could be you and 2 other teammates, and then 3 other opponents. Like it could be a random 6 every time, and you don't know who is gonna be. You can't guess. It's not a pattern. It's just a random 6 every time. He says, "I am inevitable," snaps, and then 6 people are gone instantly. And I think the visual should be almost like how we saw it in Infinity War, where people dusted. I think that visual in the game, where like any dusting has to be involved, I think would be really great addition. And then for Thanos' skins, I think a comic accurate skin will be cool. The Infinity War skin that he was wearing as well would be cool. And then the Endgame, his battle suit, I think would also be great as well. But yeah, I mean, Thanos would be a great tank to add, and if they add Thanos, he will definitely be my main. But his ult will definitely piss off a bunch of people. But now on to our healer. Now for our last character of the video, our 5th healer, another flying healer. He is the Silver Surfer. Now, I think this dude right here, the Silver Surfer, is going to be a great add, and I think he's going to look great in the game. I think him riding on the board like all the time, I think is going to look so cool, and then like him flying around, like you maneuvering him around, I think is going to look so cool. and I think they're just gonna make everything like about him cool. I literally have not thought about his controls at all. Um, I think maybe one of his controls should be one of them should definitely be like Mr. Fantastic's, where he could absorb and then shoot back out. Because as if y'all remember Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer, he literally does that with the rocket, and he brings up his board, and then the board absorbs it, and he shoots it back out on the other end of the board, which I think is really cool, and I think should be added to the game. I think that mechanic right there would be great to see. Like, imagine like Iron Man shooting at the board, you get a certain amount of damage on the board, and then he can shoot it back out. I think that would be really cool. I don't know what else. I mean, maybe should it be like some type of power switching ability that he has as well, just like in the movie Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer, where when Johnny touched his board or something like that, he if you touch Johnny, you could switch his powers. You could switch powers. I think that would be a little too OP, but again, Silver Surfer as a healer, I think would be a great choice, and it will make people want to play as healer more because I think Silver Surfer will grab attention of a lot of people. And the only real suit that you could add for him is just his comic accurate, like the only one, because he's all silver. There's only one thing you could do, and it's just keep him all silver. But yeah, it is that time of the video where I come out with more skins that we could that we should add to the game. We could add to the game. Hopefully, add to the game. And here it is. The first character that I'm gonna say is Adam Warlock, and I just think his comic accuracy honestly should be added to the game. It just looks good, and it definitely shows like his muscles and stuff, and it definitely pops out. So that would be like another one for the Goon Squad for the men's side. Um, his another one that I think should be added is for the Fantastic Four, all four members, and I think the future Foundation suit will look great. We don't have a lot of like white suits, like all white suits in the game, and on top of Scarlet Witch, or not Scarlet Witch, on top of Black Widow having her white suit, I hope added to the game. I think they should add all four members having this future Foundation all white and black suit. And then the third character that I am going to say that should have a skin added to the game is Penny Parker. And I think her Into the Spider-Verse one that she has, the animated looking one, I think would look really good in the game. And I think the animation should almost look like she's from Into the Spider-Verse if they are able to do that. Because then it would just look like it would literally look like she's from another universe coming into the game. I think that would look really cool. And then the last one that I am going to say, it is for Thor. And if they're not going to make him a separate character, then I think that they should just have Odin be a Thor skin and have it called like the All Father or something like that. And yeah, if they're not gonna make Odin his own character and have his own controls and stuff like that, because I just wouldn't know what you would do with Odin in my opinion. Like he's basically gonna be like Thor unless you have him have like a higher power because he's the All Father. But then again, they're probably just gonna make him a skin because it's basically the same person, in my opinion. But that will be all for the video. If you watched to the end, thank you again. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Comment down below what characters you guys think that I should add to the list. What characters do you guys think should be added to the game? And what existing characters should have new skins added to their wardrobe? I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Thank you for watching the video. And I'll see you in the next video. Deuces.